Nadia could have starred in any number of commercials, endorsing products like perfume or athletic shoes. But some Madison Avenue insiders say such work requires a squeaky clean image, and Nadia's, they say, has been muddied.
Nadia's escape from communist Romania is being overshadowed by her affair with a married man who has 4 children.
The stories that we heard were that you had come over here to be with a married man.
She emerged at Kennedy Airport with the man who helped her escape, Constantine Panait, a Romanian refugee who's married with 4 children. We wanted a Cinderella story. What we got was no fairy tale.
Nadia's welcome to America was short-lived. Attention quickly shifted to the man at her side. It was revealed that her new friend was a married father of 4. Nadia was portrayed as a homewrecker.
La campeona olímpica de gimnasia también reveló un aparente romance con un hombre casado que tiene 4 hijos. Constantini Panait estuvo con Comaneci en la conferencia de prensa de Miami, donde dijeron que planean, textualmente, establecerse juntos.
The capitalist world is shocked because of the scandal over her affair.
Constantine Panait helped Nadia hike across the Romanian border to freedom. But even though now Constantine is back in the U.S., he hasn't returned to his wife, Maria, and their 4 children. In fact, he and Nadia have been booking themselves into single hotel rooms together. And this is how Nadia responded to a question about Constantine's marital status.
So what?
There was a lot of controversy because there's been a lot of negative reporting about you in the press, primarily because of your relationship with Constantine. And specifically what happened, Constantine is married, has a family, and at a press conference, I think in Florida, they asked you about that. They said, how do you feel that this man is married? And your quote was, and you have to live with this quote, I'm afraid, was, so what?
So what? So what? So what?
And they took that rather badly.
So you knew he was married?
Yes.
And in another interview, she was quoted as saying, "There's nothing wrong about what I am doing. I want to spend my life with Constantine."
I didn't care if it's married or unmarried. Just I go because he helped me to go out. I wanted to be free. That was my idea.
She had thought about leaving many times before, she says, but didn't know how to pull it off until she met this man. Constantine Panait escaped Romania 8 years ago and became a U.S. citizen. He first met Nadia 2 years ago at a party when he'd gone back there to visit his mother. This year he went again, specifically, he says, to help Comaneci defect. The image of this golden couple suddenly tarnished with the revelation that Constantine Panait is married, that he left his wife and 4 children to be with Comaneci. Maria Panait learned from the television news that her husband, a self-employed roofer, was suddenly linking himself to the most famous gymnast in the world.
Maria, did you know about your husband and Nadia when he went over there? Did you know anything?
Nothing at all. He never talked to me about her. He never mentioned her name or anything. So this is a big surprise to me.
Do you have anything I should tell him?
No, I don't. Except for him to come home.
Nadiei Comaneci smokes cigarettes, a lot of them these days, and apparently she is unashamed of her involvement with Panait.
I talked to your wife this morning, and I asked if she had a message for you. She said, tell him to come home. Will you go home?
No, I'm not going to go home.
Do you feel sorry for her?
Yes.
For the children?
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
That must have bowled you over.
It did. It felt like, somebody was just stabbed me, struck me with a knife.
So what?
He was media at the door all the time asking me what my feelings were and what I thought of Constantine and Nadia together. And it got very bad.
So what?
I lost a lot of weight.
So what?
I wasn't able to sleep good.
So what?
I was always crying.
So what?
Your image is very important, how people think about you, and are you worried that your image has been hurt a lot by this and that you won't be able to repair it?
Yeah.